What are all of these weird formations all over the country? Are they alien artworks? Electrical transformers? Missile silos? No, they're pools with little tadpoles in them. Hi, I'm Krista Ward, and I spent 2 years running an experiment with these tanks to understand how wetting and drying of streams impact aquatic habitats. These pools are what biologists call mesocosms. You may have heard of microcosms, but mesocosms are miniature systems that ecologists use to study larger environmental processes. In our case, a mesocosm is a cattle tank that is meant to represent a pool in a dry stream bed. A huge recent study showed that about half of the world's streams and rivers dry out for part of the year. So this raises some big questions for ecosystems across the globe. Do fish, frogs, and insects survive the dry period? Do they come back afterwards? Is the ecosystem the same after the stream re-wets? To answer some of these questions, we set up cattle tanks, dried half of them, and then refilled them, then added tadpoles to all of them. We kept refilling and kept monitoring, and eventually tadpoles started metamorphosing, meaning they were turning into little frogs. We measured the number of emerged frogs, the size of emerged frogs, the mass of periphyton, which is the pond scum in these tanks, and these are our results. The most surprising thing was that in our dry re-wetted treatment, there was much higher survival of our frogs. But these frogs were tiny. Also, periphyton mass was much lower in the dry re-wetted treatment. So what do these results tell us? Something about the drying step improved survival of tadpoles. But why was that? It turns out that the biggest predator of tadpoles are dragonfly nymphs. So when we let the pools dry out, it killed the aquatic predators and more of the tadpoles survived. But this led to resource competition, reducing the available food for the tadpoles and caused emerged frogs to be smaller. Ecological responses to this growing unpredictability and stream flow are often complex with unexpected results. This research helps us understand how our actions affect ecosystems and how disruption to ecosystems could negatively impact our lives. So whether we are scientists or curious neighbors, we all have a role to play in protecting nature and valuing the services it provides. We can all help restore ecological balance to a rapidly changing planet.